Welcome to Readings by Gwendolyn. This is Gwendolyn, and I will be talking about tonight's supermoon that's happening in a few hours here. This moon tonight is very special. Not only it's a full moon, but it's a supermoon, which means that it's very close to the Earth. And this one is at perigee, which means that it is its closest point to Earth. So it's super close to the Earth, great pull on the Earth tonight from the closeness of the moon. And it will also affect it in making it super large. Supermoons look much larger, up to 15% more than regular full moons. It's also known as the harvest moon, and it's also called a blood moon. Tonight's full moon will have a total lunar eclipse, which means that the moon's surface will cross fully into the Earth's umbra, and will be completely blocked between the Earth and the sun. So it will appear to be a blood red color, and you can begin viewing that tonight in a few hours. Here in Pacific Daylight Time, it happens at the best viewing. The full total lunar eclipse maximum begins at 7:47 p.m. And depending upon where you are in the world, that's either going to be happening tonight around 8 o'clock, or if you're in the UK or in Europe, it's going to be early in the morning for you. But I do recommend going and checking it out if you are able or in a part of the world where it's going to be visible. I'll put links below as to when exactly it's going to be happening for everyone and when it's the best viewing times. But it will be in about 7 hours on the west coast of the US. So this blood moon, harvest moon, full moon, super moon is going to be happening at 4:40 Aries, and that is the Sabian symbol for that is 5 degrees Aries, which is the image of that Sabian symbol is a triangle with wings. And the imagery for that, it means an evolution of values in the sphere of the inward self, but at a stage not yet substantiated. It's eagerness for a spiritual goal. And because Aries represents the self, it's the I am sign, it's the sign of the warrior, it's the sign of the fighter, it's the sign of the pioneer, the winner, and it's opposing the sun in Libra, which Libra is all about partnership and balance and seeking harmony and order. So there's this real push-pull between learning about how we're moving on from being self-occupied, self-centered, self-absorbed, and learning how to have more illumination in terms of partnership, balance, harmony, and order, which are all Libra qualities. One special thing about this is that we have the sun has just entered into Libra. We just passed the equinox, the fall equinox or the autumn equinox a few days ago. So sun has just passed into Libra, which is all about partnership, balance, seeking order and harmony. And it's also aligning at 2 degrees Libra with the supergalactic center. So this total lunar eclipse is in alignment with all of those things. It's in alignment with the sun in Libra and the supergalactic center at 2 degrees Libra. So there's a real lineup of our old unconscious, that's what that total lunar eclipse will often bring up, our unconscious connections and completions with wherever this is happening. And this is happening at 4 degrees Aries, 4:40. So those of you who have planets or your sun, moon, or other major planets at anywhere from 1 to 7 degrees Aries or Libra, this is going to impact you especially. But there's also a lot of things where this is impacting the world on a larger scale. There's a lot of things happening, like the Pope is visiting the U.S. There's a lot of things that are pushing towards examination of peace, and how do we leave behind our warlike selves, or our warlike agendas or pasts, or the way we operated. In what ways is the aspects of Aries going into the past, or in which ways are that coming up for review? How is it showing up in our unconscious? And in what ways is that culminating or completing? Because that's what full moons are about. How is something culminating, completing? How are we growing out of it? So that is up for review at this full moon, this total lunar eclipse, this supermoon. And in which ways can we, because it's an opposition between Libra and Aries, in which ways is that part of our consciousness, collective unconscious or collective consciousness, graduating from Aries into peace and partnership themes of Libra? So it's a very special time right now. And we just had a new moon in Virgo. Eclipses happen in pairs. The past few pairs have been in Aries, Libra, and we've just now moved to a new phase on September 13th of Virgo Pisces eclipses. So that's about service and unity. And we just had a new moon in Virgo on September 13th that is setting the tone for us about where we want to provide service, or how we're going to be of service. Where's our duty? Where's our work? And it may be, it's highlighted in specific houses for each person, but that's the general theme of a new moon in Virgo, is about service and duty. Where's our work? Where are we serving? And so for this full moon in Aries, since full moons are usually culminations of things, we can look back to 6 months ago and see where the new moon happened for us in March, and what seeds we were planting there, and how are things culminating or coming to the surface, or coming to fruition, to completion, to endings. Full moons are usually about endings and completions, graduations, insights, and illuminations. Some people even say that if you look at the full moon, you can ask a question and you will get illumination towards the answer. So everyone enjoy this full moon tonight. It's a very special one, and it's a focus on how can we shift towards peace and partnership, and illuminate our old ways of being self-centered or war-centered. How are we shifting away from that and aligning with the galactic center towards peace and Libra? So enjoy it tonight, everyone. I hope you get some great photographs if you're able to see it. And I am in the process of doing the tarot scopes for October for each sign, so I will have those up soon. And as always, if you'd ever like to book a reading with me, you can do that at readingsbygwendolyn.com. Thanks everyone for watching. Yours in the stars, Gwendolyn.